Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the RWJ Barnabas Health Arena, where the Shawnee Renegades have traveled from out west, across Route 70, and have ended up here to take on the Toms River North Mariners. I'm Tyler Coven alongside my broadcast partner, Casey Cantor-Cassidy. And Casey, we have a classic 5-4 matchup here, South Group 4 states.
Yeah, we got two incredible teams here with fantastic coaches. They've got their teams ready to go here. We're going to get the starting lineups for both teams there in a moment. And you're going to see just some incredible performances as we get Micah Ford honored here for his 1,000 points last time.
Absolutely beautiful seeing such a great accolade for such a great player.
Yeah, the funniest part about it was that he was surprised. You know, they stopped the game, and it's like he didn't even realize that he had gotten it. You know, it just shows the kind of person that he is. You know, just very overachieving, but also humble at the same time.
Absolutely.
They announce the teams or the national anthem first? Hold up, I went first. Thank you.
Use your anthem. Yeah, use your anthem. We're all about details here, right? I'll tell you what, though, Tyler, you know, they're doing this thing with Micah Ford in the center court. These two teams, you look at this matchup, and we were talking pregame. Toms River North, 10th season out of the last 13, we've got 20 wins. Coach Caswell continues to just churn them out every year.
Absolutely, he just continues to build his resume and just add to the different amounts of achievements he's had, and he's doing a wonderful job. To all the players that have come through here, he's just able to work them up to be the great players and the great teams that they are.
Yeah, and then, you know, you're talking also on the flip side here, Coach Kessler on the, you know, for Shawnee, for the Renegades, one of the legends of South Jersey basketball, and you see that with the identity of his teams too.
Absolutely, they've had some great success in recent years, and it shows why they are the number 5 seed. And unfortunately, they weren't high enough to get a second round home game, and they had to travel out here. But they're going to put up a great fight.
High School North at the RWJ Barnabas Health Arena
ready here
for tonight's quarterfinals NJSI AA, featuring the 5th-ranked Renegades of Shawnee with a record of 18-9, and the 4th-ranked Toms River North Mariners with a record of 20-7. At this time, would everyone please stand and remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem?
Folks, now we get ready for tip-off, and we're going to hear the starting lineups for both. I mean, Shawnee, this team, they're so good. I mean, they're so dominant. I mean, talk about some of their senior leaders that they have.
Yeah, they got guys here. Ryan Semp, number 23, who's kind of their biggest player, averaging almost 20 points per game. Just a complete slasher type guy, very physical, and one of the best free throw shooters in South Jersey as well. You got a couple of these other guys being introduced who are kind of upper class. You got Butler, number 1, You got a sophomore in Jones, number 4, is coming in there too. So they've got a kind of key core of guys who they're all very similar in terms of how they play, but they work really well as a team, even though they're usually undersized against their competition.
Absolutely, and then this North team, we've covered games for them before. We know how dominant Micah Ford is. Who else has to step up tonight?
I want to say, if you're looking at kind of their roster, you got guys like Owen Baker, who usually comes to play. A senior, has been here the last couple of years. You got Sharon Nelson, you got Council, who plays great defense. You got Pruitt, who plays fantastic defense. So it's almost like one side of the ball and the other side of the ball. You need your kind of guards to play great, tenacious defense to set up some of those fast breaks. And then you need your big guys to really control down low and get your extra opportunities off the glass.
Absolutely, and Coach Caswell put in the sophomore guard, Kazanowski, getting his first start today in the quarterfinals of the States.
Yeah, it's huge, and you look at that, it's really a size thing. If you look at Shawnee, their biggest guy that we're seeing here, 6'2", 6'2", 6'2" are these guys. So, to go up against a guy, Kazanowski, 6'3", he's played coming off the bench. He's played well coming off the bench. Now an opportunity on a big stage here to take that next step.
Absolutely, and he's no stranger to pressure. He knows how to play at the varsity level, so should be a treat to see the young gun get some action. All right, as we get set for tip, it's going to be Senft and Council at center court. Shawnee's going to be in their away whites. North's going to be in their home blues. Good thing we can read these letterings. Right, tip goes to Shawnee. It's going to be controlled by Solomon. Up top, guarded by Nelson. Gives it to Jones. Senft in the corner, Bouchard up top. And Jones pump fakes a 3, drives in, takes the shot, can't get it to go, runs out. Kazanowski with the board.
Take perfect defense there by Council, challenge it, but he doesn't foul.
Ford up top. Trying to get a cutter, gives it to Kazanowski up top. Finds Baker, guarded by Bouchard very closely. Gives it to Council. Council pump fakes a 3, takes in and gives it to Baker, who lost control. Keeps it in bounds, gives it to Nelson.
Yeah, same thing here on this side with the Renegades defense. Just right on them like glue.
Absolutely, this game has just really been, like you said, like glue, just like a glove. Nelson drives in, puts up a shot, gets it to fall. Sherrod Nelson gets his first points of this game.
Heck of a shot right over the top of that defense. Nice play here by Nelson.
North just continuing to go with that full court pressure that we've seen in previous games. Jones threw up a shot and got it to fall. A little teardrop action there.
Great challenge by Kazanowski, just a better shot.
Absolutely, Ford up top, pump fakes a 3, drives in, using that big body, goes in, he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go on number 30. Correction,
23.
50, Managrassi.
Okay.
It's going to be his first, team's first. Sorry, a little confusion there with the ref. Ford gets the first one to go.
I know I'm getting older, but I was looking down, there was no 30 there. That's okay. It's early in the game.
Scorekeepers who are right were confused too, I mean. Gets the second to go. Ford 2 for 2 on that trip as North extends their lead out to 2.
Say, how huge is that, starting 2 for 2 at the free throw line in terms of the North?
Absolutely. I mean, Ford, he's also a 66% free throw shooter, so reliable most of the time, and he was right there. Bouchard has it down low, tries to find someone, has to avoid a 3-second, gets it out. Back to Bouchard. Gives it to Jones in the corner. His three-pointer hits. High arcing shot, and it falls. Nothing but nylon there.
That was a perfect shot, one of their best three-point shooters. And he shows it there.
Council drives in, does a little turnaround. Ford has it, now gives it to Kazanowski. Look to take the 3. Now Baker driving in on Bouchard, turns around, gives it to Kazanowski on the outside. Back to Nelson. Top of the key, going to reset.
Yeah, one thing I'd say is Kazanowski, he's got to look to be a little bit more aggressive with the basketball there. He's got some opportunities, you just got to take advantage of it.
Ford outside with the three-pointer. Can't get it to fall.
Solid box out there by Bouchard.
Senft taking it up, driving in. Finds Managrassi. Going to get the foul called. It's going to be a push on Sherrod Nelson, his first, team's first.
Yeah, Managrassi, better position there, and he really forced the foul there on Nelson. That's what you see when you got veteran coach. They know where to put the ball and where to be on the court at all times.
Senf driving in, using the big body, and he gets it to go again on counts. A little bit of contact there. Nothing called, but Senf able to get some points.
Yeah, the teams that they play, I mean, they played some tough teams, Catholic schools, a lot of teams out west. They're going to play through the contact, and there's a nice answer there by Baker.
Beautiful find by Ford to get the cutting Owen Baker. He gets his first points of this matchup, cutting this lead back down to 1.
I like the intensity here. You know, North trying to put their identity on this game with this full court press.
Absolutely great pressure there, poked out by Council. Now Senf has it, gets double teamed, no foul called, stolen away by Nelson. Little floater off the backboard. That was just not a pretty shot. Now Jones has it, drives in, throws it up, gets it to go. Oh, that was high arcing off the backboard, and it just fell in.
Well, Jones, he's got all the skills, that's for sure.
Kazanowski took the 3, couldn't get it to go. Senf with a great box out on Ford, and then Jones able to save it and throw it out off Council. So Shawnee really just taking the North pressure and flipping it their way, able to make a couple circus shots, and they're out to a 3-point lead.
Yeah, it's always a thing when you're traveling on the road, you got a late kind of start time, 6:30, you're wondering how's your team going to respond. They were here early, they were shooting around, they seem pretty loose, and they're playing like that right now.
Gathers checks into the game for North. Senf threw a shot up, couldn't get it to fall forward with the board.
Yeah, but no fast break there as Shawnee gets back very quickly there on defense to set it up.
Nelson takes a 3 off the front of the rim, but Gathers fighting for the board, couldn't get it. Bouchard came up with it. Jones airballed that one.
I was going to say, he had Solomon in the corner. His bench was calling for one more pass. Would have been pretty prudent there for him to do it.
Gathers has it now. Gives it to Kazanowski. Top of the key. Gets it down to Ford, who drives in. No foul call. Can't finish it as Jones gets the board. Just ugly sequences back and forth by both squads right now.
Yeah, it's probably smart right now if you're Shawnee. Let's settle in. You're up by 3 on the road. Now going up against a zone here for North.
Solomon has it, finds Jones in the corner.
Jake, you gotta look down!
Gives it to Senf down on the wing. Solomon. Cross-court pass to Jones. His 3-pointer. And couldn't get the fall, but Senf with the board. No foul call as Gathers was there. And now Nelson taking it up quick. He's going to try to go in, tipped away. Butler has it. He's going now. He gives it to Bouchard, to Jones, stolen away by Baker, who gives it to Nelson, and Nelson finishes.
And that's what North, that's their bread and butter. They want to speed you up offensively, create a turnover, get an easy fast break layup.
That was just a hectic sequence by both squads, not able to finish some easy layups. A decent amount of contact, no calls. Refs just letting them play out. This is going to be a very physical game if it stays the way that it is. Jones threw it up, couldn't get it to fall. Gathers with the board again.
Again, physicality, that's going to play to North's strength here because they like to be the more physical, dominating team.
Baker has it, drives in, tries to make a move, throws it up off the glass and in. Owen Baker getting his second layup of the game, now has 4.
Let's say he's teaching math class there. It was a 45-degree angle he put that one in.
Put a little parabola spin on that one. Senf has it.
Next, you're going to make me do my alreadys here, don't you? Oh, come on, that's good for the kids.
You're a social studies teacher. You don't really do already.
On Mondays, we do. Absolutely. During enrichment, we do that.
Senf has it down low, tries to find Bouchard, going to be kicked off Kazanowski. We're going to get a couple subs here. Pruitt and Dushek are going to check into the game, as well as Tyler Nichols, the sophomore guard for Shawnee.
Yeah, so sophomore swapping out sophomore. Solomon sits. Let's see how he adjusts to this kind of fast-paced, hectic game.
Takes it right in, and Pruitt making an immediate impact, blocking that shot, showing the youngster, got to get some bigger muscles if you want to make it.
Well, that's the difference. Sophomore versus senior. You see that physicality.
Sent to inbound. Tries to find someone, finds Butler. Grabs it in the corner now. Gets a screen set by Bashard. Butler's shot. Can't get it to go.
Again, solid defense there by Ford. Good challenge. Now let's see if they can set up their half-court offense.
Gathers has it, gives it to Baker. Baker takes the three. Rims off. It's going to be a foul on Pruitt over the back.
Again, Tyler, we haven't seen what Tomsboro North loves to do, which is get extra opportunities offensively. It's been one and done on a lot of these possessions in this first quarter.
Yeah, and we've seen in previous games when they've been able to get the offensive boards, they've been able to extend their leads by a lot and really blow teams out. North continuing to go with this full court pressure, and it's been working so far. How should Shawnee adjust to it?
Well, Shawnee, you just got to be patient with it, and you got to find the open man, which they did there. That's going to lead to an easy layup. Just be patient.
You just said nice find as Butler is able to finish. And now Shawnee's back up by 1 with 45 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Baker has the top of the key, double team now. Dushek has in the corner to Ford, top of the key, guarded by Semp. He tried to get it to Gathers down low, stolen away. Now Semp taking it up, tries a Euro step. Can't get it to finish, but he gets his own rebound. A little bit of contact there on Pruitt, and it's going to be a foul, his second. Semp going to the line now. And he has shot over 200 free throws so far this season, so he is no stranger to the charity stripe.
And North's arguing whether or not that was a shooting foul or not.
Not when he's shooting. Not when he's shooting the ball. Not when he's shooting the ball.
A little bit of argument between Coach Caswell and Coach Kessler. A little bit of a debate whether it's a shooting foul or it's just a regular foul that should have been inbounded. Semp is able to go 1 for 2 on that trip, extending the Shawnee lead to 2 as 26 seconds remain in this first quarter.
You got to look here these last 20 seconds, figure one of these high ball screens and then an in-out look, maybe get an open 3 in the corner.
Ford has it, just holding for this final shot. As Jamal Jones checked into the game, he's on Ford now. Ford finds Irby Gathers, taken away. Ford's three-pointer, he hits it, as that's going to be the end of this first quarter. Michael Ford leads it with 5 points. Nelson has 4, Baker has 4 for North, and then Butler has 2. Jake Jones leading with 7, and then Ryan Semp has 3 of his own, 1 coming from that free throw debate that the coaches were having. And North leads 13-12, just a 1-point margin at the end of the first.
Yeah, it's exactly the way you would draw it up. You got a 5 playing a 4, as back and forth and intense as you get, not really more than a 3-point lead either way. And you saw right there that the calm, cool poise of senior Micah Ford there. The ball goes on the ground after a bad pass, calmly picks it up, defense comes to him, and he drops a 3 in to end the first quarter. Just exactly the way that North needs to play. They got to keep their composure, can't get into foul trouble. We saw Pruitt get his second foul there. He's going to probably be sitting for a little while. So as long as they can stay out of foul trouble, but also keep the intensity up, the pressure up on Shawnee, should lead to good things.
And as you said before, that's exactly why Michael Ford, he has 1,000 points. I mean, like you said, the calmness, the composure that he has. Just see the ball on the ground, grab it, and then take the shot, and he's able to make it. But both of these teams, they have been hot coming into this game. Both are 5-1 in their last 6 games. And you look at North at home, they're nearly unbeatable, 12-2, and then Shawnee, they're 8-5 on the road.
Yeah, it's hard. I'd say it's hard to do, especially for Shawnee, who they've been playing, to go 8-5. It's a credit again to their coaching staff and their entire team.
Nelson has the top of the key, looking to draw up something. Gathers stays in the game, and Pruitt also staying in the game right now. Questionable pass there from Pruitt, almost stolen by Jones. Nelson now has it in the corner. Pruitt up top, back to Nelson. He gives it to Pruitt, his three-pointer. Banks it in. It's not Sunday. It's a Monday. It's open.
No federal holiday this week, right? How about that shooting over the top of the zone, right? Adjustment by one team. They go to a zone on the first possession, shoot over it. Let's see how that plays out the rest of this quarter.
Senf has it, looking to just draw up something. Gives it to Nichols. Gives it to Bouchard in the corner. Back to Jones. Gives it to Bouchard. Looking for something. Can't do anything. Senf down low. Little pump fake, puts it up and gets it to fall.
That is a fantastic drive by a senior player.
Absolutely. Shows the veteran leadership there. Doing the pump fake. Pruitt, the three-pointer again, hits the back of the rim, but Council gets the offensive board. Nelson puts it up. He gets it to fall. That's a very long two-pointer.
The shots are pure by both teams, but there's that opportunity again. Extra one, leading to good things for North.
This full court pressure really working. Then Jake Jones is going to be double teamed, and Pruitt's going to get a foul called on him. That's going to be his third. He's going to check out.
That's a tough one for Pruitt, but as Coach Kessler was saying, they were right. There was a lot of contact on that one. And you figured in that one, it was either going to be a travel because he either took an extra step or they were going to call the contact. Unfortunately, it's on Pruitt. Now he's got to sit with 3 fouls.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, as you said. And the rest, this game, it has been very aggressive so far, with both teams kind of just pushing and shoving a lot. And not many fouls have been called, but it was there. Bouchard pump fakes in the corner, gives it to Jones, who drives in, tries to put it up. That's going to be another foul. That one's going to be on Kazanowski, his first. It's going to be the team's second.
He went right in there. 3 defenders in the paint. Wasn't afraid of any kind of contact. Key for the Renegades, though, is that once they get to the free throw line, they have to capitalize.
Jake Jones, 1 for 2 on this trip, 76th free throw percent shooter overall. So now Nelson takes it up. Contact Nelson, doing a little shimmy shake, finds Baker, who gives it to Council. Tries to get it to Irby Gathers, and that's going to be a charge call. That's going to be on Gathers. It's going to be his first. And I mean, maybe we should get Shawnee a little contract for Broadway. Because it did look, they've been flopping a little bit, but that one they got the call.
That one I got the call. That one was probably the most well-deserved out of all of them, too. He stood in there, took that one. Now Shawnee, they're still down by 3. But, again, just patience here is huge for them.
Bouchard with a shot. That's off. I was about to say, I thought North was the performing arts. Nelson takes it up, little shimmy shake, trying to move, gets the foul called on him. That's going to be on Nichols. It's going to be his first. It's going to be the team's first as well.
Good, looks like they were trying to get Michael Ford back in the game there. Couldn't get him in time.
Nelson trying to make a move on Nichols, who has lockout defense. Finds Kazanowski, who's able to finish it.
And that's exactly what Coach Caswell was kind of saying earlier in that first quarter. You have to be a little bit more aggressive. That was a great aggressive cut, rewarded with the basket at the layup.
Great job by the youngster Kazanowski. Kind of pump fake and then go up with his big body and finish it. Now Bouchard has it. Pump fakes a 3, drives in. Little floater off the front of the rim. Kazanowski did a great job pushing that down. A lot of contact down there, but yet again, no call. Nelson has it, gives it to Council in the corner. Back up to Kazanowski, tries to get it down low to Gathers. Tipped around to Council, who made kind of an ill-advised pass there.
They got to be impressed here with the Renegades with their hands active in those passing lanes.
Sense shot doesn't go. Baker gets the board. And they're just going to set up. As we still have 4:28 remaining in this first half of play. Council has it. Gives it back to Baker. He's going to drive in on Butler. Does a nice move. Throws it off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Bouchard with the board.
Bouchard's going to have to play some big minutes here in this second half of this second quarter. Got to handle those bigs here for Toms River North.
Jake Jones couldn't get the three to go. Looks like a little shove from Gathers, but nothing called.
Yeah, almost towards the end of it. He did let him come down cleanly.
Nelson has it up top now, looking to just set something up. Council with the screen, looking for a little roll. Foul called on Tyler Nichols, his second, as Ford's going to check back in the game, as well as Solomon and Jack Bryson, the freshman. The youngsters getting back in the game and trying to just spark something up with a little energy.
They're trying to get something, trying to get a little more physical down low. Right there, that time, again, Jones was out of position on that one. And this lead has now swelled to 7 here for Toms River North.
That was a beautiful job by Gathers there, just to take it and put it right up. No hesitation, do it while he was in the air, and great concentration by him. Now Solomon has it up top, gives it to Bryson, finds Sent down low. Jake Jones with the three-pointer, gets it to go.
Second one tonight.
Jake Jones, another three-pointer, as you said, his second one tonight. As Nelson makes a move, does a little step back, shimmy shake, turnaround, jumper. Can't go, but Gathers tipped it to himself, using the big body going in. Off glass, can't fall. Bouchard just takes it away from Ford.
Now they're running on this side.
Now Jake Jones driving in on Baker, off glass, can't get it to go. Grabs his own board, goes in hard, gets it to fall. Timeout, Coach Caswell.
Look at the energy now after that. 2 great possessions there by the Renegades, and all the energy coming from that whole bench there to our right. Impressive play there.
Absolutely wonderful job. And it's the youngster, Jake Jones, correction, the senior Jake Jones, the veteran, getting them back in this game. And I mean, also senior guard, Zane Bouchard, he was able to get the steal on that other end from Ford and then find Jones up, and he was able to miss a shot, but didn't let that affect him. He got the board and then put it right back up.
Yeah, the one thing there with Micah Ford, what do you always say with your big men down low? Don't put the ball down. He puts the ball down. Opportunistic defense there. Exactly what the Renegades needed. This game was starting to get away from them. They were down 7. With about 4 minutes left, this last kind of minute 20, they've been able to fight their way back. Now only down 2. And now it's up to North to respond here, right? So North here, they got their guys in here. They've run a couple different sets. They've had Gathers get a couple offensive and defensive rebounds. They have to now reclaim that kind of dominant physical performance down low that we're accustomed to seeing with this Mariners team.
Yeah, and I mean, North, like you said, they've just been off track right now. And it all starts with Micah Ford. They have to get the ball to him, and they have to just draw something up with him, give him a couple plays, and get him working. So now Nelson has it, gives it to Ford, top of the key. Out to Kaznowski on the wing, tries to find Nelson. Gathers with the three-pointer, rims out. Now, if you're Coach Caswell, do you like the shot that was just taken by the senior Gathers, or would you rather him drive in?
No, it was a good opportunistic shot there, wide open. You're going to hit a lot of those.
Bouchard takes the three-pointer. He gets it to go. Shawnee jumps out to take the lead, 23-22.
Tell you what, a lot of these shots, they're not wide open here for Shawnee. They're just hitting them.
Ford off the rim. Bouchard with the rebound. Gives it to Semp. And now all the momentum is going on Shawnee's side. Jake Jones for the three. Hits the back of the rim. Kaznowski flying up for the board, but Jake Jones is right there. He gets it to fall.
Out to 15 on the night. And he's done it in so many different ways.
Jones already has 15, as you just said. And all the momentum has just swung over to Shawnee's side, but Baker trying to change that. He gets it, and the foul.
There's a 10-0 run there for the Renegades.
Owen Baker able to get the bucket. And now he'll shoot the free throw, trying to knock this game out the way.
I'll say, this guy who's been in many big-time games in the Class A South, Shore Conference Tournament, state playoff. And you got to know when it's your time to kind of just start to try to take over a game. And he's starting to do that here and brings his team back to a 25-25 tie.
As I just said, Baker gets the free throw to fall. And he is the best free throw shooter on this team, shooting 70%. So if you want anybody at the line, it's going to be him. So now Sem takes it, drives in, backs out, gives it to Jones. A lot of contact there, nothing called. Throws up a shot off the back of the rim, can't get a friendly bounce. Nelson grabs it, does a little shimmy shake, throws it up off the backboard. Looks like it got tipped, and now Jaden Butler had it, and a smart foul by Garrett Dushek there. It's only his first of the game, but very wise by the senior, because Shawnee had some free points.
Yeah, that was going to be 2 points the other way because they had a 3-on-1 working. And now this final minute, you know, who's going to claim the momentum here? Shawnee's got the first crack at a basket. You figure that North will probably get one more crack too before halftime. Whoever comes out with a bucket is going to go into halftime with all the momentum.
Semp has it top of the key now, gives it to Solomon. The youngster looks to just draw something up. Just looking to reset a play. And they're looking to just hold for the last shot.
Side, let's go! Ref, you can't hold them like that.
Semp has it, 20 seconds left. Guarded nicely by Ford. Looking to reset. Puts a nice crossover on Ford. Stolen by Council. Drives in. It's going to be called a jump ball.
That is a great call, hard angle to see that by the official, but that was going to go up there. We had a top 10, like an ESPN thing, it would be one of the best official calls. He definitely got that as a jump ball.
Absolutely. That was just wonderful, especially made from that back judge. As now Ryan Semp has it. Bouchard throws it up. At the buzzer. And now Shawnee jumps out to a 28-25 lead going into halftime.
And take a look to our right here. That is where you see that energy that when you're the road team, you come into a hostile environment like this arena, playing against a great team like Toms River North, you have to be able to back up your possessions. They get a great jump ball call to retain the possession, and then they go down here and get the shot that gives them all the momentum going into halftime.
Absolutely, and giving your senior guard the ball, able to make that three, just the leadership from Bouchard, just a wonderful job. And North, they got to come out of this break, they got to come out of halftime, and they just got to draw something up to stop this Shawnee team.
Yeah, they have to, you know, that pressure works really well early on, but they have to draw something different up to throw kind of a curveball here at Coach Kessler and make his team have to adjust and play their style, because right now the momentum going to Shawnee because they're playing Shawnee's style of basketball.
And it says we're going to send it off to halftime now. Shawnee leads 28-25. We'll see on the other side, and we still have 16 minutes on the hardwood.